Niger's ruling military junta on Thursday dismissed the French ambassador's diplomatic immunity and told police to expel him, escalating a standoff between the coup leaders and the government of their former colonial ruler. Ambassador Sylvain Itte last week ignored an order to leave the West African country. France is said to have given no recognition to the military government of General Abdourahmane Tchiani, whose forces overthrew elected President Mohamed Bazoum last month. Now, on Thursday, Tchiani upped the ante by effectively directing police to arrest the French President Emmanuel Macron's personal representative to the West African nation for failing to leave the country. Well, joining us on the news to discuss this is retired diplomat Joe Keshi. Good evening to you. Joe Keshi, thank you very much for your time.
Good evening.
What's your thought or your take on the arrest of the French ambassador to Niger? Quite bizarre and unprecedented one.
Actually, bizarre, not only bizarre and unprecedented. I've been, since I got your invitation, I've been trying to crack my head to remember if anything like that has ever happened in the last couple of years. I can't remember where this, ever happened. But look, we're in strange times in, in this period. And everybody, some of these diplomatic niceties and protocols are being broken, by leaders from different countries. No, it is almost normal as part of the practice of diplomacy that if you decide to expel your ambassador, there have been occasions ambassadors have been and diplomatic staff have been given 24 hours to leave the country, and then they do leave. I have absolutely no good reason to imagine why the French president said the ambassador should stay. Not only is this confrontational, look, if you are going to stay there, if you disagree with the government, if you do not like the government in power, it's only fair if they say withdraw your ambassador, you withdraw your ambassador and seek for ways of normalizing relations. That's the whole essence of this game. But to tell your ambassador to define the orders to stay, look, that's creating a real crisis between the two countries.
Interesting. So probably you're saying that this was inevitable, seeing that France, a sovereign nation, refused to obey the orders of another sovereign nation, Niger, saying leave our country. What are the implications for France and Niger over this dismissal and arrest of the French ambassador going forward?
Look, the French government is upset. Let me use the word upset about the coup that took place in Niger a few weeks ago. And I think they will even be more upset that it has also happened in Gabon. And when you look at what's going on in the West African sub-region and in Central African Republic, all the countries that coup have taken place in the last few months are former French colonies. And part of the crisis, everybody is blaming France that the overbearing burden that France imposed on these nations at independence is part of the crisis. And I would have thought that common sense, conventional wisdom, would have cautioned France to find a way to begin to see not only how to extricate itself from all these crises, but to see if it can build a new relationship, a cooperative relationship with its African territories. But no, it's escalating this problem. And I just think that, believe me, I think things are going to get worse before it gets better. And look, the Nigerians have a right. They can actually, if they want to be rascals, they can actually go bundle the ambassador and then put him in any plane at all that comes to their territory, put him in the plane and ask him to leave their territory. It is their right to start with. It is their right to do that if they decide they can no longer work with that ambassador. So I sincerely hope that good reason will prevail and both parties can find a better way to sort out their problems. Because at the end of the day,
yes,
they still need each other.
They still need each other. Jokeshi, thank you very much for your time. You've said it's a right of Niger as a sovereign country to decide who it wants on its soil and who it doesn't want on its soil. And like we have in France and the UK and other countries, if they want to deport you, they simply bundle you, put you in a plane, and send you back home or to Rwanda. Thank you very much, Jokeshi, for your time.
Thank you. Thank you very much.